being a sappy, sentimental fool that I am.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah. And I'm gonna have to move to gloves. Steel is a really, really, really poor conductor of heat, which you've noticed by me being able to not use a glove while holding the metal.
I was noticing that you were getting close to the end.
Yes, that's why I'm gonna put a glove on this hand now.
That's really smart.
It's not hot yet, but it will, once I put it in, once I cut this off and put it in, it'll be just close enough that
Yeah.
the glove is a nice thing, especially with the canvas tape.
Mm.
See, if I had a shop assistant, they would have already picked this up and put wire brushing in. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the last square.
Do you batch produce these? Normally, would you just do one component and do all of them before you go on to the next one, or do you do it in sequence? So in a sense, you're building it a little bit by a little bit.
Well, like with this one, there's a sequence in the order of kind of how it has to go together in my mind. That if I put this on first, that I can't do other things, right? Like I can't, if I put the spiky things on before it's inflated, then I gotta have a really big forge to stick everything in. Yeah, there's a sequence of events that have to happen. And with the lady's mantle, all the little bundles had to be made and tied together to weld onto a rod to go onto the bigger one and I tend to a lot of times work from the outside in.
Reverse engineer it almost.
And at the end it's like, sure hope it stands up.
Yeah.
It's always a celebration of, woohoo, it stands up, I did it.
It's like, will the boat float?
Always a welcome surprise, yeah. They go faster once the anvil gets hotter.
I noticed that.
Yeah. It's a nice thing. And in the summertime, you don't have that problem. You just have a nice
Even
warm
that, just at
anvil.
like 50 degrees or 60 degrees.
Oh,
difference.
it's amazing the difference. But when it's been frozen, it's a hunk of iron.
Yeah.
It takes a minute. I mean, it's still cold down here.
Yeah, there's a lot of mass.
The horn's still cold. But I got a nice little warm sweet spot right there. Oh, I gotta measure this puppy. Oh, we got a ways to go. Okay. really see the drawing now because I'm gonna draw it out skinny and then make it round. I guess not make it round again, it's starting out as square stock. Alright, so this next one we're going to make round. And
Same bar stock?
same bar stock. And I'm not going to use a glove anymore. I'm going to switch over to some tongs. So, I have this little point, but I want to make it even more so. Don't twist on me yet. So I've made this a little bit longer point. Now hopefully I can keep the twist out of it and really go nuts with it.
You need your own show.
Huh?
You need your own show.
I think so. I think it'd be a good show to have.
So that's what I was talking
Have
about.
different artists, blacksmiths working with them, or anybody, depending on if it's a glass blowing project or stained glass or whatever, and you just go, you know, the idea of, I can make that. Here we go. Here we're making stuff and designing stuff and go around and visit with other people. If you don't know how to make stuff, so you learn how, and then you can say, I know, I can make that. All right. Ooh, tiny point. Make very gentle on the end. Keeps trying to twist on me and I don't want it to twist yet. So basically to draw something out, you are kind of pinching and pulling it out as you go. And so then to make it round, we'll have this square form that's gone long. And then I'm going to hit the corners off so it becomes an octagon. And then I'll start just rolling it in my left hand, hitting it with my right hand, making it round again. Or round. Usually I start with round stock, not square stock, so that's why I keep misspeaking. But using square stock took a process out of this for me, so. Twisty little stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to come and knock that corner off. Knock this corner off. I need some heat. You can see it's starting to look roundish.
Mm-hmm.
This one I gotta measure length. Let's see how much we got to go. this. You see that? I'm refocusing. So these started as 3/8 round bar stock. So these got forged flatter on this side, and these were drawn out tiny little curls or twisty doohickeys.
They look like the barbs on the end of burdocks, almost.
Oh, I'll show you my burdock sculpture I did. It's on the website.
Cool.
Alright, measuring first. As this color goes out of here, I'm going to start rolling it in my left hand, and I'm just hitting, lightly letting the weight of the hammer fall down. And if I overlap all my little hammer blows nicely, have a beautiful, see why I took my gloves off in my left hand? Cut it off, and we're done with that one. And then I'll put a piece of sheet metal on so you can see what kind of fun that is to play with. Because
Oh, yeah.
that's where the real fun is, I think. Because then you're doing things like this, right? Just like you'd fold a piece of paper into an accordion, you do it with steel, and then heat it up and pull it out. It's a fun thing to do. Maybe we'll do that, or something similar. Right. I thought it would be really helpful to have an extra foot of length in my arms. That would be a helpful thing. To have a wider wingspan would be helpful. All right. There we are. So now if I put a piece random piece of scrap sheet metal. This stuff heats up pretty fast. So let's do an accordion fold and pull it out. Why not? Or an accordion fold and a curly keys maybe. So I don't know if you can see in there. That forges the Whisper Baby. It comes with one burner. You can get the Whisper Mama. It's a little bit bigger. It's got 2 burners. Or you can get the Whisper Daddy. It has 3 burners. And then I built this big forge, which I call the Goddess Forge.
That's more like it.
And yeah, I needed one because I couldn't get whole things in it to heat up to the flame. Okie dokie. Let's see. I want a glove, I think. heat. Sheet tongs.
Do you ever think about, as you use a tool, have you ever created a tool
Oh, yeah.
as a result of?
Absolutely, I've made tongs to hold things. These are wolf jaw tongs because they look like a wolf, and these are the workhorse tongs. But the bar stock I'm using is a little too small to get a good grip.
Yeah.
So these are tinier in the end. And these are flat, so they grab sheet metal nicely, as we will see.
It is amazingly soft at that stage.
Isn't it just lovely? And now, let's see, what are we going to do? Pick that up a little bit. Just want to make sure I can get at that little thing there. I have a post vise, I just need to make a stand for it. Things-
Cobbler's kids have no shoes, isn't that the saying?
It is the way it is.
Yeah.
Yes. I have
So-
the stand, and I probably have enough material to make it. I
Have to make it.
just have to make it. Yeah.
Well, if you do it with like curly Q feet, then it would be artistic, and
Well,
maybe you could
then,
justify that.
so what I'm thinking, I'm thinking about if I have like a disc harrow, the round
cool.
steel disc, and mount it in the center. Then when I want to move it, I can lean it and roll it and move it easier than if it's just a thing.
Yeah.
Then I don't have, because I like things, most things are on wheels around here, so. Let's see, this is all the way through. Oh. Almost ready. So when the color of the metal kind of matches the color around it inside the forge, it's about the right temperature, so it's around 1900 degrees maybe. And so when I'm doing this with a really big piece of metal, like the one behind you, it throws off a crazy amount of heat. And you have to wear full leathers and everything.
And you use the big mama over
Use
there.
my big mama Goddess forge.
I'm gonna, before you take that out, I'm gonna just